wasn't our first house that we've sold. We've sold, I guess this was the third house that we've sold before, and so, you know, we could have gone back to other realtors we've had in the past. But, you know, we had heard good things, so we explored that option.
I remember Chad coming out and, you know, just collecting some data so that he could run some comps for us. He came out and we talked, and, you know, he had all of the information for us so that we could read. You know, when he left, we could read about the Chad Wilson Group and kind of their strategy and how they do things. And it all seemed really organized, and I guess, you know, we like professionalism. That's really important to us, and we saw that, you know, just even in the basic literature and information. And then he came back with the comps, and we sat down and kind of worked out a price point. We felt like it was a team kind of approach where we could just really work together, and that he wasn't going to be the driver and we were just going to hang on for a ride, but that we were going to do it together. And so I think just from the get-go it was professional and it was smooth.
Being on an acreage, we had some things that we had to do in the backyard in terms of some water shedding, repairs that had to be done. Chad has a lot of great contacts for when you do have these things that come up as you get your house ready to sell that were important, and you know, otherwise you can spend a lot of time just trying to find the right contractor. So knowing that somebody's already been kind of vetted and you get a number, you can call right away and gets taken care of in a relatively short order.
They sent out a contracting a staging company that they use to help us get it ready. And we, you know, had lived there for 15 years and had four children there, and so we had stuff. And I don't even think we are big collectors of stuff, but we have things. And so the staging company, I think one of the things that was so nice about that was the consultant came in and we just went room by room, and she told us exactly what to do with each room, and it was super practical. We didn't really have to buy much, a few little things, but for the most part it was like, oh, take that, move that here, and move that here. And you know, it was, I guess we felt pretty empowered. Chad had done such a great job with the negotiations that he had asked them all to put in their best offer by the end of that day. And so that was fun. That night we sat down on a phone call with Chad with a spreadsheet up on our computer that he had sent us and that he was looking at, and said, here's the 5 offers.
There's a whole team of professionals. Our previous experiences, we've had a realtor and that one person did everything. And so everybody's got stronger skills in some areas than others. So once the house is under contract, there's another member of the team who kind of spearheads getting all the paperwork in place, making sure that we get inspections done, gets us connected with how to do those sorts of things. And so you still have contact with Chad as your primary point of contact, but you also have somebody else who's really specializes in the paperwork part.
I thought it was really neat. I remember every time we sort of ended a stage, I guess, in the process, it was like clockwork that we would get that next email, that next welcome email from another agent in the group saying, hello, welcome, I am the transaction specialist or whatever that you'll be working with. And it was very much like clockwork, but not impersonal. I felt like we actually got to know, in many ways, we got to know each person along the way that we worked with, and even had a short-term relationship with each person. So it was still relational and personal, but also very organized, and they were specialized in what they did. So that was helpful.